ये स्क्रीन बैक कर चाहिए आता है।
Yes, hello everyone. Am I audible? Am I audible to everyone? Just write yes or no in the chat box. जल्दी शुरू करो. हाँ, बस जल्दी शुरू करने वाले हैं. Okay, ठीक है. So hello everyone. I'll just give my brief introduction. First of all, my name is Pranshu Rathor and I work as a technical manager for Selected.com. Okay. So I just wanted to know from you all guys from where you are and what are you studying currently. Just write in the chat box. Let us see. Yes, good evening Ashok. Good evening. Pune. Okay. Vivek is from Pune. Sir, your network is having issue sometimes. Is it lagging? MCA, BC, BSc. Okay. Yes, good evening Tanish. Right, Indore. Okay. Okay. Hello. BCA from Jamshedpur. BTech student. Okay. I got it. Right. So आज का जो हमारा वेबिनार है, विच वन इज बेस्ट, ईसी और सीएससी? डिपेंड्स हिमांशु. ठीक है, ये डिपेंड करता है कि आपको आगे जाकर क्या करना है. ठीक है, चीजें तो सारी अच्छी है, डॉक्टर बनना भी अच्छा है, इंजीनियर बनना भी अच्छा है. ठीक है, लेकिन आपको सिलेक्ट करना है, आपको डॉक्टर बनना है या इंजीनियर बनना है. ओके, सो तो आज का जो हमारा एजेंडा है, आज का वेबिनार का जो मोटिव है, सो वो ये है कि हमें नोड स्टार्ट करना है. ओके, सो नोड के बेसिक्स को हम समझने वाले हैं कि नोड क्या है, क्यों यूज करते हैं नोड को, और थोड़ा एक बेसिक सा सर्वर भी हम बनाकर देखने वाले हैं. राइट. Okay, so are you all guys ready? So we can start. Okay, so I'm just sharing my screen. मैं अपनी screen share कर देता हूँ, but you can see everything what I'm doing here, right? So सबसे पहले तो Node.js सर्च करके देखते हैं गूगल पे. So ये क्या बताता है आपको विकिपीडिया कि Node.js इज अ क्रॉस प्लेटफॉर्म, किसी भी प्लेटफॉर्म पर चला सकते हो आप, चाहे विंडोज हो, लिनक्स हो, मैक ओएस हो. ओपन सोर्स है, फ्री है, फ्री में आप इसको यूज कर सकते हो. जावास्क्रिप्ट रन टाइम एनवायरनमेंट. ओके, सो रन टाइम एनवायरनमेंट क्या होता है? किसी भी लैंग्वेज का कोड अगर आपको रन करना हो, राइट, अपने सिस्टम में या कहीं पर भी, तो आपको एक रन टाइम एनवायरनमेंट चाहिए. फॉर एग्जांपल, फॉर इंस्टेंस, अगर हम जावा की बात करें, ओके, सो जावा का कोड अगर आपको रन करना है तो आपको जेडीके डाउनलोड करना पड़ता है, राइट. सो जेडीके भी क्या प्रोवाइड करता है? एक जावा का रन टाइम, जिससे आप जावा का कोड लिख सकते हो, अपने सिस्टम के अंदर उसको कंपाइल कर सकते हो और उसको एग्जीक्यूट कर सकते हो, राइट. बट इफ वी टॉक अबाउट जावास्क्रिप्ट, तो जावास्क्रिप्ट को चलाने का ब्राउज़र के अलावा कोई ऑप्शन नहीं होता है. ओके, सो अगर आपको जावास्क्रिप्ट का कोड चलाना है तो आपको एक index.html फाइल बनानी पड़ेगी, फिर उसके बाद आप एक स्क्रिप्ट की फाइल बनाओगे, फिर उसमें एम्बेड करोगे अपने एचटीएमएल डॉक्यूमेंट और फिर ब्राउज़र पर चलाओगे, राइट. सो जावास्क्रिप्ट का कोड हम अपने लोकल सिस्टम पर चला सके, इसके लिए नोड को बनाया गया था. सो आप यहाँ पर पढ़ सकते हैं, एक्जीक्यूट जावास्क्रिप्ट कोड आउटसाइड अ वेब ब्राउज़र. सो नोड ने बस क्या किया है, ब्राउजर से बाहर निकाल दिया है जावास्क्रिप्ट। ओके, सो अब आपको ब्राउजर की जरूरत नहीं पड़ेगी जावास्क्रिप्ट कोड एग्जीक्यूट करने के लिए। ओके, वी हैव नोड, राइट। सो आप इसकी ऑफिशियल वेबसाइट पर जा सकते हैं। सो आप इनका टैगलाइन भी पढ़ सकते हैं, इट इज रन जावास्क्रिप्ट एवरीवेयर, कहीं पर भी चलाओ बस नोड चाहिए। तो आप यहाँ पर इसको डाउनलोड कर सकते हैं, राइट। और यहाँ पर आपको LTS दिख रहा है। ओके, सो LTS का मतलब होता है लॉन्ग टर्म सपोर्ट। ओके, तो लॉन्ग टर्म सपोर्ट वाला वर्जन आपको डाउनलोड करना है। एक करंट वर्जन भी आपको मिलेगा, सो करंट वर्जन आपको डाउनलोड नहीं करना है, करंट वर्जन पर काम चलता रहता है। ओके, और कुछ चीजें उसमें डेप्रिकेट भी हो जाती हैं जल्दी, बट लॉन्ग टर्म सपोर्ट में ऐसी चीजें डाली जाती हैं जो लंबे समय तक उसमें रहती हैं मेंटेन, राइट। सो सभी को समझ में आया what is Node.js? Any doubt up till here? Yes, yes, I will teach in English also. Okay. All right. So you need to download it and install it. Okay, you can install it in your system just like other softwares and programs. Okay. And after installing it, you can open your command prompt. Okay, so open CMD. Okay, and in this command prompt, let us check whether node is installed or not. So you have to write the command node and hyphen v. Okay, sorry, single hyphen v. Right. So you are getting the version of node that is 22.90, and let us check the latest version whether it is 22. Okay, so the latest version is 22.16. Right. So currently I am using 22.9 version. Right. Now let us understand these versions, that what these each digits indicate. ठीक है, ये एक एक digit क्या चीज होती है ये हम देखते हैं थोड़ा सा, वर्जनिंग के बारे में बात करते हैं। So this thing is known as semantic versioning. Okay, so if we search semantic versioning, so you will get a website of semantic versioning, and you can see. So first number that you see is the major version. So in this 22 is the major version. Then you see 16. 16 is the minor version. Okay. And then we have the last one. Okay. So last digit is known as the patch. Okay. So these three digits indicate the major version, minor version, and the patch version. Right. And now if you want to use node, okay, अगर आपको node का इस्तेमाल करना है, so आपको simply यहाँ पर node लिखना है और enter press करना है। So यहाँ पर वो आपको क्या बता रहा है, it is showing you welcome to Node.js version 22.90, and it is telling me that you can type .help for more information, and here it is giving you one REPL. Okay, so this is known as the REPL. REPL stands for read, evaluate, print, and loop. Okay. So if I write anything here, if I write 1 plus 1, so it is going to read it. Okay, so it will read 1 plus 1, then it will evaluate it. So 1 plus 1 is 2, it will evaluate it, and then it will print it. So if I hit enter, so you can see 2 is printing. Then it will loop me back to the REPL. Okay. So the same REPL you see on your browser. So if we click on inspect and if we go to console, so the same REPL you can see here. Here also if I write 1 plus 1, so it is giving you 2. Okay, it will read it, evaluate it, print it, and loop it. Right. So we have taken out JavaScript from the browser. Okay. So browser से हमने बाहर निकाल लिया है JavaScript. अब JavaScript को बाहर निकालने का मतलब क्या है? Okay. So that we can create servers, right? So पहले के टाइम में क्या होता था जब तक नोड नहीं आया था, okay, when node was not there, so what was happening that we have to learn an extra language for the backend, right? You have to learn Java, okay, either you have to learn C sharp or either you have to learn Python, right? So you need a different language for it, right, for the backend. So that is why we made Node.js, so that we can make use of JavaScript in server side also. Okay, so we can create servers, right? So just like Python, in Python we have one package manager that is called PIP. right? So pip Python, if I write, sorry, pip Python. Okay, so you can see PIP is the package manager of Python. So through PIP, what we can do, we can install various packages like NumPy is there, Pandas is there. Okay, so that we can make use of the ready-made code that is present in those libraries. So just like we have PIP in Python, we also have a package manager for Node as well. Okay, so it is known as NPM. Right, so if you search NPM, you will find the NPM website and you can visit it. So you can see their tagline, build amazing things. So here you will find those packages that you can make use in the node. Okay. So for creating basic servers, we have Express package. So if I search Express, so you can see fast, unopinionated, minimalist web framework. So we can search it. So what you can do with this Express package, you can make a server. Okay. So you can make a server, create APIs, and you can integrate that server with any front end, right? So let us see what happens in the full stack architecture. Okay. So I'm going to make one board. Okay, just give me a moment. We will create a blank board. Okay, so in full stack architecture, what we do generally, we make one client. Okay, one client is there, means the front end, right? So let us make it. Okay, so this is the client. We also call it as front end. So I will also write front end here, right? Then we have a server, which is also known as the backend. So I will make one server. So backend is there, right? And here I can write backend. Then one more thing we have in this architecture, that is database, right? So don't forget it. So we have database also. Okay, where we store our applications data. And in between client and server, we have APIs. Okay. So APIs means application programming interface, which connects the front end and back end services, right? And we have a user. Okay. So a user will be there who will use the application. So I will make a user here. Right. So user will make use of the client. Okay, user will make use of the front end. Then front end will call APIs for any services. Then APIs will take your request to the server, the backend. Okay, and from the backend it will go to the database, and from database it will come to the backend. Then from backend it will go to the API. Then API takes that response to the client. So this is the thing that happens in every full stack application. Okay. If you talk about any web application made with Java, Python, Django, okay, every application follows this architecture, this model, right? So everyone is clear with this model so that we can proceed further. Yes, guys, everything is clear up till here. What is the architecture of a full stack application? Okay, okay. So now what is our agenda now? We will work on this. Okay. So we will work on this part, how to create APIs with Node, how to create a server with Node, and how we can integrate databases with Node. We are not going to see the front end here. Okay. We will not going to see any HTML, CSS, JavaScript here. We will just see how we can create backend services with the help of Node and Express. Right. So let us see how we can use this Express package. So I will close all these tabs first of all, and now let us close this CMD also. Now on the desktop, let us make one folder, and I will name this folder as Node Basics, right? And you can open this folder in VS Code. Okay. So I'm going to use VS Code for this demo. You can use any code editor of your choice. It is not a problem. Now, in this, we have to make one file, and before making a file, let us go to terminal. So VS Code also have an integrated terminal you can see here. So I can create a new terminal here, just like CMD on our Windows. And inside this terminal, we have to write some command. So let us first check the npm-v. Okay, so I'm checking the version of npm I have. So if I hit enter, so you can see my npm version is 11.3. Right. So npm automatically installs with Node. Okay, so if you install Node, npm will get automatically installed in your machine. So don't worry about installing npm. So now we have to install the Express package, right? So for that, I need to write the command npm and I. Okay. So why I'm writing I? I is short for install, right? And we can write the package name, that is Express. Okay. Now before using npm, we need to initialize npm inside this node folder, right? So before installing any package, we need to initialize the npm so that our folder can use node packages. So that is why I'm writing the command npm init. Okay. You can also write -y flag, which will mark yes for all the questions it will ask you. So let us hit enter. So now you can see one package.json file is created. Okay. So now what this package.json file will do, it will keep track and it will manage all your packages that you're going to use in this project. Okay. So you can see it have name. So name of my project is basics. Version is also coming. So you can see semantic versioning is also there for my project. Description is also there. You can write any description for your project. So this is the main entry point of my project, that is index.js. So let us make one index.js file, right? Then we have certain scripts. Okay, so if you want to make your own custom commands that you can run inside this terminal, so you can give it here in the scripts. Then you have keyword, the author is also there, license is there, and type is also there, that is common JS, right? So basically what this package.json file do, it will manage all your packages inside this folder. Now I can install my package. So npm I express. Okay, and let us hit enter. So you can see package is installing. And now you can see one node modules folder is created here. Okay, inside this we have our installed packages. And in the package.json file also, you can see one dependency is coming, that is Express, and its version is coming. Okay, so we are using Express version 5.1. Let us check what is the latest version of Express. So npm express. So let us see. So it should be 5.1 only. So you can see 5.1, right? So it will fetch the latest version package from the npm registry. Okay. So this is known as the npm registry. From here, you can search any packages, right? So Express is the most popular package for making backend services, right? Now we have initialized Node, we have installed the Express. Now our next task is to make a server inside this index.js file, right? So let us first import the package that we have installed. So I will make one variable. So const. Okay, so if you guys don't know JavaScript, const is a keyword by which I make variables in JavaScript. So I'm making a constant variable named express, and I'm assigning it to a require function. Okay. So what this require function will do, it will require the packages that you have installed inside this node modules folder. So I will write single quotes, and here you can see it is giving me some packages. Okay. So we need to use the express package. So you can just write express in the string. Okay, so we have imported Express inside our JavaScript file. Now we need to use it. So I will make another variable const app. Okay, inside this app variable, I will initialize Express. Okay, so Express and initialize it just like a function. So now this app variable contains all the features and functionalities of this Express package. Okay. So now I can make use of this variable and I can create a server. So here I can write app dot listen. Okay. So app.listen is a function, okay, that will listen your server to some port on your local machine, right? So let us give some port numbers. So let us say 5000. So first parameter of this function will be a port number. Second parameter will be the host name. So I'm running this server on my local host, local machine. So I will give local host here. Then third parameter will be a callback function. Okay, so you can make a arrow function in JavaScript, right? And here you can write console log. Okay, console log is used to log everything inside this terminal, right? So I will write console log server started. Okay, and you can also give the port server is started at port 5000. Right. Now let us run this file. So if you want to run any file with Node, you just have to write the Node command. Okay, then give a space and write the file name. So my file name is index.js. So I will write the command node index.js. It is much similar like Java. So for running and executing Java files, you write the same command Java and file name, right? So likewise, you have to do it here also. So node and file name. Let us hit enter. So you can see my server is started at port 5000. Okay. So now let us check it that my server is running or not. Okay, so here I will access my localhost server. So I will write localhost colon and I will give my port number that is 5000. And if I press enter, so you can see I'm getting a message cannot get slash. Okay, so that means APIs are missing. Okay, we haven't created any API that will connect the front end with the back end. Okay, we just have created a server. Now it's time to create some APIs, right? So I will go back to my code and here let us create some APIs. So I will write app and let us make one get API. Okay, so get API is used for reading the data, right? So here I will give the path that is slash, that means the home API. And here I can give a callback function. So every callback function will get a request coming from the client and a response. Okay, going back to the client. Then here we can send anything. Okay, I will send hello world. So response dot send and you can write hello world. Okay. Now let us see. Okay, now you have to restart your server. Okay, because the previous instance of server is running inside this process. Okay, so we need to quit our server and we need to restart it. So this thing you have to do every time. Whenever you change your code, you need to restart your server. So for this, we have one tool. Okay, so that tool is known as NodeMon. So I can install NodeMon from npm. So npm I NodeMon and I will give hyphen hyphen save hyphen def flag. Okay, so why I am writing this save slash def flag? Because I will save this nodemon as a developer dependency because I'm using this dependency whenever I'm doing any development thing, right? I don't need this in my production environment. In the production, I will run my server with node only. Okay, we don't restart our server in production. So let us hit enter. So now you can see NodeMon is installed in the dev dependencies. Means whenever we push our code to the production for deployment, these dependencies will be ignored. So why we do this? So that we can minimize our package size. Okay, so that our package size is small, our build size is small. Okay, our application size should be small. So for optimizing the size and resources, we keep these dependencies as separate dependencies, right? So everyone getting it? What things I am covering here? Any doubt? Write yes or no in the chat box. Okay, Vivek, have no doubt. Okay, I guess there are 490 people inside this webinar. Okay, are you guys even listening or not? I'm getting only 2-3 replies. Okay, yes, yes, right. Okay, okay. So now let us go back to our code and now let us run our index.js with nodemon, not node, so that we don't need to restart our server again and again. And as I told you in the scripts, we can write some customized commands for our project to run, right? So I will give one start command here. So what start command will do? It will start my server. So how I will start my server in production with the node command. So I will write node index.js. Okay. Then in the second line, I will give one dev command. So dev command is for development, right? So whenever I'm doing any development part, so I will run my server with dev command. So for dev command, how we will run our server with nodemon. So nodemon index.js, right? Now let us see. Now I want to run my dev command, right? So here I will write npm run. Okay, and which script we want to run? The dev script, right? So just write the dev, and if I hit enter, so now you can see to restart at any time you can type this rs. Okay, and you can see now it will keep track of your files. Okay, whenever you change any code in any file, nodemon will track it and it will restart a server for us. Okay, let us see, let us check it. So here if I put suppose a semicolon, right? Here also if I put a semicolon, and now if I go back to terminal, so you can see it is restarting due to changes and starting node index.js, right? And server started at port 5000. We are seeing this. Now let us go back to the browser, and we were getting one error, right? Cannot get slash. Now let us refresh it. So now you can see I'm getting hello world because we have successfully created a slash API, that is home API, right? So like this, you can create APIs. Now let us say suppose we are making an e-commerce website server, right? So what an e-commerce website server will do, it will give you the details of the products it has, right? So here we can do it. So let us make one new file, and I will write data.js. And in this data.js, let us make one, okay, I will make one array, so const products. Okay, so const products it is equals to, I'm making this an array of objects, right? And each product will have one ID, let us say. Okay, so each product will have ID, then each product will have a name or title, right? So let us give iPhone. Then each product will have a price, right? So let us give here 90,000, right? So like this, we can make our data for our websites, right? So copy it. Now I will paste it again. Let us change the ID. So let us give 102. Then let us make it iPad, and let us give the price 1,20,000. Okay, let us create one more product. So let us give it 103. Okay, let us give it MacBook, and let us give the price as 1,50,000. Right. So like this, we can create a data inside the server. Okay, generally we don't create data like this. We generally use databases for it. But in databases also, you will store your data in the same format only in MongoDB. So MongoDB also saves your data in objects, right? So that is why we are seeing this example so that you can relate it with MongoDB. So this is an array of objects you can see. Now what I can do, I can export this products array to some different files. So for what I need to write, I will write module dot exports, and let us export this products array. Okay. So as we are importing things, we can also export things. Okay, so I want to export this products array. So I'm writing this line. So from this module means this module export the products array, right? Now let us go to index, and now here we can use that products array. So now we can send that array here. So if I write response.send products, and you can see it is automatically imported by VS Code, right? And you can see my server is also started. And let us name this API as /products. And let us copy it. And let us make one more API for home page also. So I will write one message here, welcome to my home page. So welcome to home page. Right. Now let us see our server is restarted, and let us go back to the browser. Let us refresh it. So you can see this is my home page. Now if I want to access the products, so I can write /products, and you can see I'm getting the same array of objects that we used. Okay. So have you guys got it? How we are going to uh, make our server working? Like it will serve you some data on based of products. I've just started learning Node, so I can it can be Monstack. Yes, we are dealing with Monstack only. Sir, is it similar like React? It is not similar like React. Okay. React is a library that is used on the front end, and Express is a framework that is used on the back end. And for powering all these libraries and frameworks, whether it is React or whether it is Angular or whether it is Express, you need Node, a runtime environment, so that you can use these packages, libraries, and frameworks for building applications. I guess this point clears the whole picture for you. Yes or no? Yes, guys, any doubt here? Okay, okay, all right. So you can see now I'm able to create data here in data.js. But as we discussed in the diagram, we don't do things like this in the real world. Okay, we keep our server, our logic, and the data separated. Okay, so we need some database. So for database purpose, what we are going to do, we are going to use the MongoDB. Okay. So MongoDB is very simple to use, so don't complicate it, right? So if I search MongoDB, so you can see the world's leading modern database, MongoDB. So you can go to this website. Okay, and here you can click on sign in. Okay, if you don't have your account, so you can click on get started and you can create an account with Google or GitHub. You can choose any option. So let us click on Google. I already have an account with Google. So I will give my ID. So you can see now my database dashboard is loaded here. Okay, so this is known as the MongoDB dashboard. Okay, in the sidebar we have this database. You can see we have services also. Okay, we have for security, for adding security to your database, so we have these security options also. So let us go to the database and go to clusters. So you can see my node cluster is paused, so let us connect it and resume. So we need MongoDB for VS Code. So I need to connect this database with my application here, right? So this application that we have created here. So what we will use, we will click on this connect button, and here you will see MongoDB for VS Code. Click on this. Now here you will get one API for connecting to MongoDB. This is also an API, okay, which connects you to the MongoDB. And I don't know the password, so let us reset our password. So I will go to database access, and here I can go to edit. Okay, edit password, auto generate secure password, copy the password, update user, go back to cluster, and here I will paste that password. So I paste this password. Now what I need to do, I need to connect to it. Okay, so let us click on connect MongoDB for VS Code, copy this connection string or the API. Now here to connect with the MongoDB, we need different package. Okay, so let us go to npm once again. So for connecting your MongoDB database with your Node and Express server, you need Mongoose package. So Mongoose is another package just like Express. Okay, so like Express, we will install this package also and we will make use of it. So you can see Mongoose is a MongoDB object modeling tool designed to work in an asynchronous environment. Mongoose supports Node.js and Dino. Okay. So Dino is little brother of Node. So you can see Node is opposite of Dino. So Node, and here you can see Den. Okay, so it is opposite of Node. So Dino is also a runtime environment if you don't know, guys. So Dino is also a runtime environment for JavaScript, just like Node. Okay. So there were certain things which was not up to the mark in the Node. So that is why we made an extended version of Node, that is Dino, and it also supports TypeScript. Okay. It is also made on V8 JavaScript engine, just like right. So let us install this package. We will go to yes server. So let us close our server for a time being. Let us clear the console, and here I will write npm I mongoose. I will install the mongoose package. So you can see mongoose package is installed. Now we can import it just like Express. Okay, so easy. It is very easy. Okay, don't complicate these things. So const mongoose, another variable, and we will require the mongoose package. All right. Now we don't need this products array anymore. Okay. Now we will deal with real world database. That is mongoose. Now to connect to the mongoose, you need to make one function. So let us make one function connect db. Okay. And let us make this function as asynchronous. Okay. So I will give the async keyword before the function. Okay, so what is asynchronous means connecting to the database will take some time. Okay, so that is why the things that takes time to execute those kind of things, we need asynchronous JavaScript, right? So let us connect it. So here I will make one const connection variable, and here I will make use of the mongoose package, and I will connect it. Okay, so we have mongoose.connect method, and inside this connect method, we have to just simply give the URL. So very simple. So let us go to URL, copy this URL and paste it inside the string. And here just update your password. So here, this is my password. Cut it and paste it here. Right. Now, what thing will take time? This mongoose.connect will take some time, okay, because it is an API and it will go to the mongoose server and then it will connect. So let us await, give the await keyword here. Okay. So things that take time, we put await keyword in front of them. and also give the database name. So I will write ecom. So my database name is ecom. So after the slash, you can give the database name also. Now let us give some console log just to clarify our database is connected or not. So here I will give console log. Okay. And here I will write database connect. Right, now let us see if this thing works. So we need to call this function also. So I'm making this function as IIFE, that is immediately invoke function. Okay, now let us run our server once again. So npm run dev. And you can see server start हो गया है और database भी connect हो गया है. Right. So we are doing things now. Now what we need to do, we need to give these products data to my database, right? So for that, we will make one post API. Okay, so app dot post for posting some data to the server, and here I will write the same slash product path. Okay, same function will come, request will come, response will be there, and here now we need to make one model, right? So we need a model for doing things on the database. So let us write one schema first. Okay, so if you don't know what is schema, schema is just a blueprint of our database, right? Just like in SQL we have schemas, so in MongoDB also we have schemas. So I will make const product schema. Okay, one more variable is equals to mongoose dot schema. You can see schema is there. Schema is a function. Sorry, schema is a constructor. Okay, and inside this constructor we need to pass the object. So inside this object, I will give every product will have one ID. So MongoDB all automatically assign a ID to every entry. So we don't need to give the ID. Let us start with the name. Okay. So name will be in string, right? So we just have to write what all things will be there. So name will be in string. Then we have price. Okay. Price will be a number. And then we will have one category also. Okay, so which category of product it is, and it will be the string only. Right, so I have successfully made the schema. Okay, so this much only you need to do for building a schema. Now let us make one model. So const product equals to mongoose dot model, and inside this model we need to give name of our model, so that is product, right? Comma, pass the schema, so product schema. So our model is also ready. You can see this product model. Now I can make use of this product model and I can do anything I want. So now let us make use of the Thunder client now. Okay, so what is Thunder client? Thunder client helps you to generate fake requests to your server, right? So let us create one new request. So our API is http colon slash slash localhost colon 5000 and slash product, right? So this is our API. Now we are posting some data, so I will write post, and let us go to body, and here you can write JSON objects. Okay, so what all things we need? We need a name of the product. Okay, so let us give name as iPhone. Okay, we need price. Okay, let us give some price. So 80,000. And let us give some category. Okay, so category it is mobile. Right. So I have created a request and I've also created the post. Now one more thing we need to do, we need to install the Express.json middleware. Okay. So for using Express.json middleware, just write app. Okay, so inside the app, I want to use one middleware, so app.use. And inside this, we can write what you need to use. So we need express.json. Okay. So this middleware will helps you to parse the JSON from this request that we are sending here, right? So that is why I'm using this express.json middleware. Okay, so we are getting that. Now here, let us console log that we are getting that data or not. So console log. So we get our data in request.body. Okay. So in our request, we have this body you can see, and in the body we have JSON. So that is why we are writing request.body and parse the JSON. Okay, now let us hit send, and you can see I'm getting that product detail in my console. So very nice. Now we can save this to our database. So let us close it. Okay, we don't need this. Right. Let us delete this data.js file also. Okay, so where this is our post API. So what we need to do? We need to make this function asynchronous first of all, because as I told you, some things will take time. So database things take time. Okay, it will, your request will go to the database. Okay, then data will be fetched, then it will come back to you. So that is why I'm making this asynchronous. Once again, we will make one variable. So const product, okay, is equals to, now we will make use of our model that is product, and we will use create method. So create, then this is a method. Now inside this create method, we can write our object. So that is request.body. Inside the request.body, I'm getting that object. Now you can check it if product, okay. So if product is successfully created, then what we will give? We will give response dot send product added successfully. Okay, or else what we will do? Else we will give response dot send. Okay, some error occurred. Okay, right. So let us check it whether we are able to create some products or not. So I will click on send. So you can see product added successfully. Now go back to your database and check it. Products are coming or not. So clusters, inside the clusters, we have this browse collections. So go to browse collections. Okay, in this collections, we will get our this ecom. Okay, ecom database is there and products collection is there. You can see. And this is my first product that I added. Okay, iPhone 80,000 mobile. So like this, I can add many products in my database. Let us add iPad also. Let us increase its price to 1 lakh, and it is a not a mobile, it is a tablet. Okay, now click on send. So you can see product added successfully. Refresh your database. So where is the refresh button? This is refresh. So now you can see two entries are there. Okay, one is iPad, one is iPhone. Let us add MacBook also. So MacBook, and let us give the price to 1,50,000, and it is a laptop. Right. Let us hit send. So you can see this product is also added. Now I have these three products, right? Now let us see how we can retrieve the products. Okay, so we have made this API already. So for retrieving the products, once again, we need to make this async. Okay, and here don't forget to put the await keyword. Okay, so if it will take time, so JavaScript will know, okay, it is taking time. So let us write one const products, okay, is equals to product. Then we can run the find function, okay, and can send it directly. So response dot send. products, right? And here we can give await in case if it will take time, so JavaScript will know. So now let us change this to get request and make it to products. Now if I hit send, so now you can see I'm getting all those entries that I've created for my products. So like this, you are going to do in any server you are going to make. Okay, you will make a database, you will make a server, you will make APIs, and you will connect your server with database, and you will perform CRUD operations: create, read, update, delete. Okay. Yes. Any doubt up till here, guys? Are you guys getting things? Things are getting complicated now, I guess. If you have any doubt, just ask. Okay. Then we will wrap up this webinar. Okay. So it's time for your doubt, guys. Okay. All clear for Devangi, right? Okay. Once again, I will give you the overview of everything what we have did. Okay, first of all, we will install Express. Okay, and we will install Mongoose. Okay, why we need Express? For creating server and APIs, and why we need Mongoose? To connect our server with MongoDB database. Okay, then we are initializing Express inside this app variable. Okay, then I'm using one middleware, Express.json, to parse the JSON data that is coming from any client. Okay, and then I have made one async function for connecting to my database. So I have used mongoose.connect method, and inside this I have given my MongoDB URL, and I am just giving a console log database connected. Then for my database, I am making one schema, okay, a blueprint that my products will contain a name, my products will contain a price, and my products will contain a category. Then I'm making another variable, and inside this, I'm creating a model out of this schema. Okay, so this model will contain all this schema, and it will validate everything that we will put here. And then I have created API. So this is my homepage API. You can see slash, and this is my slash products API. Okay, and this is my slash product API, and we have this listen function to listen to our local server to this port number. Okay. Just some yes, yes. If you are doing it for the first time, it will you will find it difficult, right? But if you practice it, if you watch this video once again, then definitely you are going to do it. Okay, this is very basic in Node, very basic. Okay, I haven't started any advanced topic. Okay, just like authentication, authorization, okay, load balancing, scaling, optimization. Right. This is very basic in one. Very basic. So any doubt, guys? Now. Okay, Pankaj, can you post the quiz link inside the chat? Okay, guys. So you have to give a quiz for getting the certificate. Okay, and you have to give that quiz in 45 minutes only. Okay, if you give your quiz after 45 minutes, then that quiz will be paid. You have to pay 49 rupees for giving that quiz and get the certificate. Okay, so as soon as the quiz link is shared, just go to that quiz, attempt the quiz, and get your free certificate, right? So that is why students who are not getting the last time certificate, okay, it is because of this issue only. You haven't attended the quiz in 45 minutes, so that is why that quiz will be paid and you don't get the certificate, right? And also, guys, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this YouTube channel, okay, so that you can keep up to date with all the webinars and classes that are happening here. These things are new for us, sir. Okay, thank you, Mayur. Okay, so now if you guys want to give any feedback, what you have learned today, is it really worth it? Okay, so you just can freely share your feedback in the chat box. You like the teaching or not, or is there any concept that you didn't get clearly? And I'm also sharing my LinkedIn profile. So if you guys want to connect with me, so you can connect with me on LinkedIn, right? So I'm sharing my LinkedIn profile also. Yes, sorry, chat quiz is not valid for 45 minutes. Quiz is valid for 2 hours. After 2 hours, if you give the quiz, then you have to pay 49 rupees. Okay. Yes, guys, any feedback for me? If you want to create automatic DB when server start, how can we do? DBs are not created automatically. You have to make configurations for it. Okay. Yes, thank you, Aditya. Thank you. Link is not working. Let me check it. So link is working, perfectly working. And if I start the test, so in 5 seconds, my test will also start. Okay, so everything is working fine. So don't put these excuses. This is not working and that is not working. Yes, guys. I guess then we can wrap up this session. Okay. I hope everyone learned something new in this session. Yes, thank you, Mehul. Okay, guys. So it's time for me to take leave, and thanks for being my audience for today, and happy coding to all. So thank you, guys.